Hello, all you cosmic travelers and wanderers. This is Darlene Grift and K. Melissa Waterman, inviting you to join us today in our episode of Expansion from Within, Exploring Multidimensionality.
Let me introduce you to my friend and dear colleague, Darlene Grift. She is a lifetime experiencer, a medical intuitive, and a multidimensional mediator for over 35 years. She's also an author, an artist, a teacher, and a mentor for spiritually invested people.
And K. Melissa Waterman is my friend and colleague, and she's an intuitive mentor, a spiritual teacher. She also works with energy on many levels. In the past, Melissa has worked with Dr. Joe Dispenza on his research team.
Join us on our journey of meeting multidimensional beings, exploring what it means to be human, and expanding our spiritual evolution. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are on episode 17 this week. Darlene, is it all right if I do a little recap of episode 16?
Sure, that's always good.
Last time we got to the fifth rung, it was a greater platform, right? It was a much larger space, more like a foundation. And I remember that we were also really encouraged to let go of self-judgment and to let go of whatever doesn't serve us so that we could just be on this new foundational platform, clear of what doesn't serve us. This was the integration rung. This was about bringing what we're learning into our daily lives. Do you have anything else you want to add?
We are in an integration process. Whether that is a belief system that we have about being multidimensional, or we're just pulling ourselves together in an integration with more of the heart and the mind. So that integration place, I believe, is something that needs to or could be looked at on a daily basis of how we are resonating with ourselves, how we are resonating with our community and our life that we've created around us.
It seems pretty important all the way around to know our own integrity and to be as integrated as possible.
Yes.
Do you want to get in the white space?
Sure. Let's start that.
So before we go into the white space, remember, please don't do this while driving. This is a meditation. And also, please have water at your side. We'll be asked to hydrate during this. It helps move the energy for us to have a real integrative experience. All right, we're ready. It's good.
Everybody take a deep breath in and really connect to your heart space. You can put your hand on your heart so that you feel that energy from your hand, that you have that connection. And as we relax from whatever day that we have created for ourselves, letting our shoulders relax and opening up that whole central channel from our heart down. And as we breathe in that energy of the heart space, we move that energy down to our solar plexus, allowing ourselves to relax and be present. That will space of the desire that we have to connect at this moment to not only Mother Earth, but to each other as well as the evolves. Moving that energy down into our second chakra, place of allowance, and into our base chakra, the place of acceptance. And as that energy moves in its flow and it starts to come together, we take that energy down both of our legs, our thighs, our knees, our calves, ankles. And as we enter the bottom of our feet with that energy, we're going to create roots. We're going to create tentacles. We're going to create that part of us that moves through the earth. So once we leave our bottom of our feet and we move through the flooring in our house and whatever, if there's a basement underneath, whatever is under you, all the way to the surface of Mother Earth, penetrating her surface, moving through her with the course, the life course that goes through us in the searching and the desire and the need and the want of her connection. And as we move through the bedrock and the deep, rich soil and the crystal caves that clear our water, looking for the heart of Mother Earth, seeing that ahead of us, feeling that heartbeat that she has that is singularly hers, feeling that energy. Not only do we want to meet and join with her, but she also wants to join with us. And as we wrap our roots around her, as we join in her heart space, as we bring her energy up to facilitate with us, to gather for us, to bring us forward into the white space so that she herself is included, so that the ripple effect that we create in this group goes to her as well. And as we take a deep breath in, bringing that energy up again through the deep, rich soil, through the bedrock, being in gratitude and appreciation for all those that have come before us, all the ancestors, all those that live below us that we are aware of or not aware of. The energy of Mother Earth and all the star nations that she has allowed and invited in to be part of her experience, to bring more to Mother Earth, to bring more to humanity. As we co-mingle and we co-create, we bring this energy up, breathing deeply into our first, second, third, fourth chakras, bringing that energy up through our base of our feet and our ankles, calves, knees, thighs, and as we enter that base chakra, we bring and expand that base chakra, that chakra of acceptance, moving into the second chakra, which is bright orange, and anything that you want to let go of in that chakra around allowance, moving it through counterclockwise, anything that you feel like you're inhibited with, not connected to, doesn't serve you anymore. Old beliefs, old patterns, send them counterclockwise around this circle so that as it comes back to you, it's clear and cleansed. It no longer exists in the level and the capacity and the frequency that it once was. And bringing that energy up into your solar plexus where you attain the will, the desire, the commitment of who you are in this lifetime. Energizing that chakra and up into the heart space, which is bright spring green. And anything you want to let go of, anything you want to release that has to do with doubts around love or who you are or being loved or cared for or nurtured. Any old patterns in this lifetime or other lifetimes, take this opportunity to move all of that out, to invite it to leave that heart space and move it counterclockwise through this band of green, this healing band of spring green that comes back full circle in the healing capacity and a changed vibration and a deeper love and understanding of who you are. Take a breath in and move that up to your throat chakra. Along with all the energy that you brought up from Mother Earth and the ability to speak your truth. And moving that up into your third eye. taking the opportunity of anything that feels in a disconnect by joining into this counterclockwise energy of purple. Your doubts about yourself as a healer, your doubts about yourself as a good human, your doubts about yourself as your spiritual connection, and whatever you see in these moments that we are visiting the white space, whether you see things or you don't see things, move that doubt out, because the energetic imprint is there for you to receive on whatever level that you can. So as you move that full circle back into that third eye in a higher vibration, in a higher frequency, open up that crown chakra. And as we leave this physical form, as we open up that crown chakra to leave with the energy of Mother Earth, with all the clarity and the cleanliness that we have just created in our central channel, we bring that up. And the white space is about 1.5 feet above our crown chakra. And as we see that white space, there's a portal. There's a portal that opens and welcomes us. There's a portal that we feel the draw and the need and the desire to join. And as we come through that portal and we open ourselves into this clear, neutral place of soft white, the co-creative space of the evolves as they have evolved from the Council of 28 almost a year ago. And as we find ourselves in that white space, getting comfortable, recommended that we hydrate in order to hold the frequency. The energy of the white space, as I interpret it, as I feel it, is palatable. It feels like there is much joy and excitement in where we are and how we are joining today. So they are speaking about the fact that we have come to the upper rung. We have arrived. We have let go of what once was. We have joined in together to provide for ourselves and have created a ripple effect, not only with the group that has been present through this whole experience, but in the ripple effect of how groups like ours, bringing multidimensionals in, bringing those that you call ETs in, bringing those that your connection, your guidance, your angels, and bringing them all together, that ripple effects enforces what Mother Earth has always tried to create for her children, is a new way of being, is a place of unity and harmony. It's a place of deeper understanding and resonance. It's a place where people can speak their truth and be honored for that, be respected for it, and not be in conflict. That is her choice. That is her need in this moment, in all that is happening on this planet, for people to respect each other, despite agreements or disagreements, despite the fact that there may be conflict, to rise to a higher vibration, a higher frequency, as many of the multidimensionals have learned how to do. And in that way, you support her, you support humanity, you support in the ripple effect of what cosmic order is about. So we applaud you in your arrival in this metaphor and this meditations that we have created for you. In what is unification, what is oneness. Some people look at oneness as we all have to agree. That is not, certainly not what is required in oneness. Oneness has accountability, responsibility, acknowledgement, and respect, none of which we are seeing much of on your planet today. The oneness also resides within yourself. It is not only about your community and the planet and all humanity. It starts with how are you unified within yourself? How are you becoming one within yourself? When you come up to this higher rung, when you jump up, when you have created yourself differently on the fifth rung, when you looked into that mirror, when you saw something different, when you are no longer the frog, what did you create? Who are you being? Is this a future part of you? Is this a healer part of you? Have you brought through and forward some part of you that is need of contact that will assist you in this time, in this lifetime, in this moment? Your co-creative process and your creativity is the only thing that we depend on. The woundedness that you have created through the many millennials of time, of collecting karma, of making choices that were harmful both to you and to others. That collection has influenced both the heart and the mind in all of humanity. So when you create and you co-create and you think about the universe and all those that are outside of your immediate planet, when you choose to come from a place of understanding and heartfelt resonance in a co-creative and creative process, then we see you, we recognize you, we honor you. We know that your capability has come to a higher vibration, that your evolution has kicked in. Agreed.
Agreed.
So this oneness, when you look at the levels and the rungs that have been below you, look at what you have brought together. That innocent, gentle frog that morphs from an embryo into a fetus, into a child. That soul level that comes through in the metaphor of a frog, that is both joyful, having freedom, and yet is very sensitive and vulnerable. You brought that frog, that innocent, that child, you brought that up through the rungs in whatever capacity that you chose. That when you once took that frog up to be part of another companion, when you brought that energy forward, that higher self forward, that future self forward, when you brought that to meet that frog, when you combined yourselves with that figure 8, when you invited in that part of yourself, that is part of your oneness. You have a vulnerable piece, you have a child piece, you have an innocent piece, you have the part of you that is a higher perspective. And as you moved into the fifth rung, you brought forward that which is even more vital, which is your future self. Whether that is a healer, an individual that has a leadership quality, whether that's someone that raises children, you're a contributor at that level, because the higher part of you, that future part of you, knows something more about this planet, knows something more about unification and oneness. They know how to achieve it. They have gifts for you. And it is not because they are separate, they are you. Just as many of us as multidimensionals are you. We have shared your experience through the many lifetimes. We have invited you and brought you forward through this group, through other ways, through your meditations, through your other means of connection. We have existed always beside you, within you. You have called us together through your innocence of the child, through your higher self, your spiritual being, and through the future of who you are. So we would invite you, in bringing all of that together in oneness, in one form of who you are, to breathe that in, to allow yourselves to integrate that more fully, to know that the experiences that have held you back, the patterns, the beliefs that you've held so sacred, that have come through you, not through only your experience, but your family's experience, the genetics that you hold, the beliefs that come through your culture, are not necessary. They hold you captive. They hold you in slavery. And through your future self and your higher self, you heal that. Take a breath in. For those that are willing, for those that are capable, for those that feel the desire and the pull to the integration, we are opening up this pool. There's a liquid pool that just opened. It is a light pool. It is liquid, but it's liquid light. It feels like it kind of blends in with the white space, but it's still contained. And in this pool, what we are saying is that this pool is both of light and sound, something that is desperately needed in your planetary experience. We hold sacred both sound and light because they work together. They are in harmony. Sound brings in light as well as light can bring in sound. They are in agreement. They work together hand in hand. They are the yin and the yang of which you are so prevalently connected with. So we invite you in your time, in this moment, that if you choose, because it is all about choice for humanity, we cannot interfere with that. We can only offer what is possible, and you can choose that or not. This is a symbolic light and sound pool that we invite you in. We invite you to step into it. We invite you to absorb what you can about it. It is an integration process to bring all of what you have resonated with, all that you have become in Rung 5 and now in 6 in your arrival. It is your commitment to yourself in your becoming all that you can be. If you choose in stepping into this pool, that is your commitment. That is your agreement. So make it clear to yourselves of what you are doing. If this is not your right time to do that, if you feel not capable of doing that, that there is something that's sticking in you that needs release, then we offer this pool at whatever time you choose to step in. Agreed?
Agreed.
So as those that are listening, those that are connected, those that want more, those that feel capable and feel that they resonate with this pool, as you step in, as you feel that light and sound enter your pores, your body, as those molecules join with your cellular level, as it shifts and changes your DNA in whatever capacity is important and vital for you in this moment. To take this time to soothe yourself in this liquid white sound pool. To integrate to refresh yourself, to join with the multidimensionals. To symbolically baptize yourself with the light and sound of who you are, your sovereignty. It is yours. It is yours to use. It is not anyone else that is in this pool, nor is it any part of who we need you to be, is to sacrifice your sovereignty for any of us. Breathe in that sovereignty, breathe in that anchor of all that you are, that oneness of who you are. And as you allow and accept all that has been offered to you, all the parts and the pieces of who you are, and gathering them together, being committed. And while you are joining us in this pool of light and sound, we encourage you to do our 3 statements that we have given to you long ago. I am committed to who I am and who I am becoming.
I am committed to who I am and who I am becoming.
And in the heart space, I trust the truth of who I am and who I am becoming.
I trust the truth of who I am and who I am becoming.
And as we go under that pool, as we bring our third eye and our crown space, as if we were dunking into that pool, I maintain my integrity in all my co-creativity.
I maintain my integrity in all my co-creativity.
And as you rise up from that liquid light, as you bring the glow of the universe with you, as you bring all of us with you in harmony, in peace, in a loving relationship of who you have evolved into, who you are becoming. This is the skin of who you are not only now, but who you are becoming in the future. It holds the vibration of that. It brings in synchronicity. It brings in all the law of attraction. It brings in the cosmic order. Agreed.
Agreed.
So as we step out of that pool, as that liquid light dissipates, for all of us, whoever the us is, whoever you see that has joined or not joined, or you feel that you have many beings around you, to just feel that circle of love, that circle of agreement. Take a breath in. And in gratitude of whatever you would like to say, whatever you would like to offer in your intuition, in your heartfelt space, to the white space, to those that have joined you, to this journey that you've created within yourself, to the multidimensionals that are part of you as well as others, that gratitude stays not only within the white space, that can be palpable, that can be felt, that can be honored, that can be about what loving connection is really about, is to allow that and send that and use that as your first need or assignment within yourself, to send that out as a ripple effect past the white space into the universe, covering Mother Earth, allowing all those that are open to the vibration to receive that through their crown chakra and their third eye. that they can breathe that in, that they can have a harmonious, a network of all of us that resonate to connect with all of those that are willing, that are in choice, that can move forward in blanketing earth. And as that happens, and as you take that in, it's that give and take. It's just like the figure eight that we have used on multiple times to connect to ourselves, within ourselves, around ourselves, to the space, to the unified field that is in front of us, that is all around us. That figure eight, when we are doing this in this moment, is like that. When you do that ripple effect and you create that network, it is very much like the figure eight that is going out around the planet in a soul connection, bringing all of us together in the agreement, in the understanding, in the knowing of what we are capable of, in our commitment to ourselves to become all that we can be. Agreed.
Agreed.
Hydrate. And as we bring this energy through, leaving the white space, leaving the ripple effect, leaving our mark on the universe in a healthy way, bringing in cosmic order back into us. However you interpret that, however you need to know what that is about, however you resonate with it, the frequency is now within. Coming back down from that white space, leaving the portal backwards, opening up our crown chakra, inviting in the new part of who you are, that new resonance, that new frequency, bringing it down through the crown chakra, expanding that even wider and broader and more alive than it has been, bringing it down through your third eye, opening that connection into your throat chakra so that you may speak your truth, into the heart space where you may know who you are and trust who you are, and no doubt is invited into that heart space. Down into your solar plexus of your commitment to who you are, into your second chakra, into your base chakra of allowing and accepting what is given to you for you to work with, whether that is a lesson, whether that is an invitation, whether that is an expansion, that you allow and you accept and you process and you release that which will come to you for your growth, for your evolution. And as you take your hand and counterclockwise your crown chakra so that you are closing this session off, bringing that hand down through your front of your body and figuratively through the back of your body as you are closing these chakras down in a gentle, mild way of holding this energy in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And what I would suggest is staying hydrated. This energy will be contained within you, but it'll take about 72 hours for it to really solidify. In that time, be gentle with yourself. Try not to have stress. Know that may be difficult, but try not to have stress. Try to be patient with yourself. Stay in some form of meditation at least once a day, and feel blessed.
Thank you again, Darlene.
Welcome.
What a lovely, wonderful last meditation for us in this white space at this time. I know we have more to come at some point, but for now, for the podcast, this is our last white space event, and it really felt like they brought us into a completion, into full circle.
I believe it's a preparation. And I know that we have 18, 19, and 20 to go yet for this season. My gut feeling, my intuition is that there's something about what the preparation means moving forward into our third season.
Well, I'm very excited and looking forward to that third season, because this sixth ring is a foundational piece. Of course, we'll build on it. We've just become one with ourselves in an entirely new way.
And, somebody had sent me a message and said, oh, I've been listening to the Rungs, but they came in like that, whatever one you posted last and not on the first. It's really highly recommended now that I see where they have led us, that they really need to start on that first or second Rung so that they can go through the process.
They've done it in order for a reason, one rung at a time.
That's right. And they gave us integration time in the between to let that energy sift through us.
Right. Quite a beautiful gift they've given us.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Darlene. Shall I do our announcements?
Sure.
Of course, you can contact Darlene at soulunion.com, and you can sign up for the Cosmic Traveler session, which happens on the third Sunday of each month. This is a beautiful little gathering where we have an interactive meditation directly with the evolves. If you contact Darlene through soulunion.com, you can, she'll let you know what the cost of that is and how to get on the list. You can also contact me at livingwellbeing.net. You can submit your questions, of course, at soulunion.com or through me, either one. We have a YouTube channel now, so check us both out under our names at YouTube. And I think that's about it. Can you think of anything else, Darlene?
I'm offering a workshop it's on October 14th, and it's at Stone Ridge in a little place that is called the Kiva. And so it's open to the public, but you really need to contact me on soulunion.com to let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I can give you more information on it. It is the first part of a series of 3.
And I understand we need to commit to all 3, correct?
Yes, you can attend the first one without going to the second and third, because it's an individual. It's the place of connecting to our physical body so that we do healing. The other 2 are the advanced places of bringing in our healer self. The first part you can do alone, or you can do all 3.
Right. But you can't come to the second one only.
No, not without doing the first one. Right.
All right, everyone. Have a great couple weeks. We'll be back soon.
And remember, you know more than you know.